into it, guys. You guys want to say hi to YouTube? Hola YouTube, bienvenidos al canal. Hi YouTube, how are you guys doing? Welcome to episode number 11. We are officially halfway through in Your Lion April. Guys, I am so excited to go ahead and be a part of this. We are trying to go ahead and finish up Sangatsu no Lion and Your Lion April. And a lot of these shows as we're coming through to the end. Your Truth in May, truly. With that being said, hey, for those of you guys here on Twitch, I will be streaming tomorrow. I will probably be streaming again on Wednesday. If I can, if my classes aren't too hectic. Because I am trying to knock out a lot of these shows, like, out and out of the way. On Friday, we are planning on doing Oshinoko Fridays. We are planning to go ahead and keep it there. Another show comes out on Wednesdays, but it allows people to go ahead and see it, watch it, process it, and then come and join us on Friday. I don't see it till literally Friday, so I have, like, that first instinct of watching it, having that reaction, being able to analyze it, being able to be here with you guys. So that's on YouTube, since I love watching people react to things I'm hyper fixated on. I really love the way Ed goes into oh, thanks, Demi. Adami, I appreciate it. Like, honestly, that's the whole purpose, and this is a live analysis more so than just emoji reacting, I guess. It's fine if you don't get Your Lion April. Nobody get soft enough heart to... Oh, KJ. Anyway, with that being said, let's get into it, shall we? Tommy Sparkle, dude, I appreciate you so much. You're amazing. Hero wa tsuyoi. Hero wa kodoku de. Last scene. No. No. Why would you devastate me in 23 seconds? No. We have someone whose definition of a hero is down in the slums, dude, babies. But that's my thing is, realistically, if your hero, your role model, the people that you're challenging yourself to come back into and be this grandiosity and be able to go and rival them and walk side by side with them, turns out is not the person that you had envisioned to be, what does that do to you, man? A lot of people's heroes are their parents, and when they found out that their parents are flawed, it destroys them. They aren't able to see their parents in the same way, and it takes them a long while to be able to reconcile the fact that the parents are humans and that they've made a lot of mistakes along the way while parenting them. He looked up to him way more than... Oh, thank you so much, Raccoon. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Thanks so much for the hydrate. To openly rant about it. Oh, I'm excited for it. I'm going to invite some people on to, like, rant and talk about it. Because this is an interesting show, but I think it has a lot of potential for discussion, so... Oh, thanks, Raccoon. Bro, I can't. Being the friend next to her, dude. Literally seeing the guy you love, the guy you have a crush on, which, by the way, you already have a boyfriend, playing this piece that you know is not directed at you, that you know is directed to the person sitting next to you. Oh, can we get some burn heal for that fucking burn? Oh my god, dude. I don't know how Sokka does it, dude. Oh, I would be like, I don't know, man. I don't know. That, like, it breaks my heart to... Yeah, Tsubaki's having a rough day. Like, but at the same time, it's like you should have opened up about your feelings. You know, you can't heal him. Nobody can but himself, you know. And oof. Alright, guys, get your sad jams out. I've already done an opening analysis for this. I'm not going to do it again. Don't say that, Kaiju. I'm not gonna analyze the OP. I'm not. Ah! 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 Oh, there's something in that I want to point out, but I'm like. Okay, you ready? You ready? This little frame right here. Tsubaki is not the girl that he needs right now, but she might be the girl that he finishes off with in the future. Said it. Said it. Said it. Dropping it there. Tsubaki might not be the girl that he needs right now to heal. She might not be the girl that he needs for everything. But in the future, she might just be it. Triplet flows, whenever it comes to a percussive element, right? As kids, we learn them as aspects, as sort of the foundations of music theory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and into 2 into 4 into 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic theory, right? We learned as kids to be able to go and find out how to count, how to do certain things. However, triplet flows also allow for metric modulation and change, which all of a sudden triplets specifically, or like, you know, anything to do with anything like this, goes from it being a concept of kids to it being one of the most hard concepts that you can pick up as a musician, right? Because it can modulate your time signature. It can modulate who you are as an individual. Triplet flows doesn't just go like 1 and 2 and 3, you know, like jaga 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 ja. Like I know this makes no sense, but as a percussionist, fucking means the world to me, right? If I'm playing and I see a triplet flow, right? Okay, so ja 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 ja, and like I can change the whole outcome of what the band is playing. We can go from playing in 4/4 to 6/8 because of a triplet flow. We like literally like a triplet. A well-positioned triplet can change the dynamics to which the band is playing in. And we're seeing them like rendition this beginner's level triplet of what you learn as a kid to these kids. But yet, if you're looking at the notation down here, you start noticing that the bottom line is a lot harder of a triplet flow. And 6/8 feels so different than a 4/4. It does, because all of a sudden it goes from like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right to 1 and a 2 and the. So it is, yeah. This is what's blowing my mind, is like this notation that is being put up here. It's so simple yet beautiful and elegant, and it's showing, at least in my perspective, I might be 100% wrong. This is just psychology mixed in with music theory at this point. Literally, it's bringing into my perspective the aspect of like, hey, you know what? She might be that kid, that friend that he needed to stabilize himself by learning those basic patterns. And as he's growing and he's had all this trauma, he might not be able to go ahead and like go. He might not be like, he might need more than just this to be able to keep going. This basic rhythm might not meet his needs at the moment. So he might need something like, you know, somebody else introducing him how to jazz a little bit and end up with it, like, you know, coming back to it and seeing that there is triplet flows in there, that there is metric modulations that you can use to improve your life and go from that if the other person changes or goes. Sorry. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and continue. Well, it's more like just basic performance theory, I guess. They just have to leave.
コンクールは神聖な音楽の庭。決して自分探しをする場所ではない。
Have you ever met any jazz player? Have you ever met any fucking jazz player. Have you ever met any? You can't say that. Realistically, you can't say that. Under no circumstances is it a place for soul searching. You can't say. Okay, realistically, I'm sorry. If you play jazz, you know you're searching for your soul. You're feeling your emotions as you're playing out. Like,
コンクールは神聖な音楽の庭。決して自分探しをする場所ではない。
相変わらず嫌味なじじいね。
Hey yo,
年食って
mommy.
拍車がかかってるね。やだやだ。よ、盆栽。
Mommy? Wait a minute. Hey yo. Hey yo, sorry, mommy. Instantly saw her and I was like, wait a minute. The lady, I know the lady in the audience.
ひろこさんでしょ。
髪切ったんですね。一瞬わからなかったです。
女なんて男できるたび髪型変えるわよ。それにもう2年よ。
誰だよあの美人。
なんとなく見覚えあるな。
好生め、俺に内緒で友達だと思ってたのに。
あの人いつも構成ママといた人だ。瀬戸ひろ子。日本屈指のピアニストよ。
こんにちは。
有馬くんのお母さん、有馬咲さんとは音大の同期だったから顔見知りでもおかしくないけど、ここには私の知らない後世がたくさんいる。
ひろこさん、みんな見てます。ね
えひろこ、抱いてあげて。どうやって？頭支えて。そっとよ。
Oh.
可愛いでしょ。名前は昴生っていうの。ピアニストにするの？嫌よ、あんな過酷な仕事。私の宝物よ。絶対ピアニストにすべきよ。でも昴生は天才だよ。助けて。昴生、ごめん。お母さん、ごめんね。ごめんね。大きくなったわね。
I wonder how much feelings of guilt she has for that, right? Or she knew him and saw him come up as a child, but yet she couldn't do anything, right? She was just there and seeing someone grow and whatnot. Is she going to be his agent of change? Not enough. She still abandoned him. Well, what can she do? Especially if she's not family. Can you adopt someone if you're not family, or if you're going through complications of your own? You know, you can only do so much, and in some cases, and you know, you can only put on your if you're in a plane, you have to put on your oxygen mask first before you help someone else out. And if she's already drowning in all these guilt and sensation of pain, and you know, the loss of a mentor and loss of other people, or her own personal loss in some way, shape, or form, man, that's oof. You smell like cigarettes.
さて、懐かしの再会終了。友達が怖い顔して睨んでるわ。結果は見ていくんでしょ？
いえ、どうせ落ちてるし、結果は求めていません。
まれに見る負けっぷりだったもんね。ひどい。それでも結果発表の場にいなさい。大切なことよ。
That way you feel what other people have felt.
ところでどっちよ？ロングの子？ショートの子？どっちの子が好きなの？
そんなんじゃないです。
Bro, you're playing.
嘘ついても。ピアノが歌ってたじゃん。君が好きですって。
Hey yo. But it's true, like our music, legitimately, our music conveys such powerful feelings and emotions. And even as a musician, I'm sorry, but if you play a piece for someone else, we can probably tell, because you soften up the way that you play it, right? And sometimes, yeah, it can be like an ethereal space where you can enter when your performance, sort of like the zone, right? But it's like, I don't know, you can tell when a person's playing a piece, when they're dedicating it to someone, when they really love it, when they're playing it with feels. Oh man. Oh man. Is she gonna pop him back in his life as a mentor or something, or help him recover from his trauma? That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that she's able to at least come in and dispel the myth or the version of his mom that he has in his head, and she's able to at least like see her in his mind's eye. Because what I would do with him is I would literally open up this chair and tell him, okay, I want you to envision your mom right here, right now. She can't speak. She can't move. She has to listen what you have to say. What do you say to her? Allow him the opportunity to close that cycle with his mom, because clearly that's the big traumatic point that he has within himself. And even then, is it truly a traumatic cycle with his mom that he has? Or is it a representation of all the guilt that has guilt, sensations of I didn't do my best so I couldn't save mommy, all of these things that have been happening, that he himself has distorted this image of his mom on purpose in order for him, granted we'll talk about the abuse and stuff that happened, but like I'm talking about like all the other aspects, like distorted it further in order for him to feel what he needs to feel, because he clearly shut himself off as a kid. There's so many interesting themes in here, dude. I'm like,
無自覚？それとも気づかないふり？隠れていた感情、知らない自分。ピアノは奏者のすべてを引きずり出すわよ。覚悟しなさい。じゃ、近いうちに。
そんなんじゃない。
and cowboy
こ
boots
れ
too.
は単なる感謝で。だって彼女は友達を好きな女の子なんだから。
Why does she kind of remind me of a pigeon? Sorry, guys. I'm like, why does she kind of remind me of a pigeon? I don't know. I guess it's the eyes. Not pigeon. Not pigeon. No. I can't even joke around with you guys. Oh. Because she stares at you with the sort of blank eyes. Yeah. Okay. If you guys find me a chicken mask, I will do the pigeon dance for you. All right. Find me the mask on Amazon, someplace cheap. Doesn't have to be the exact mask, but something like that, and I will do the dance for y'all. I will add it to the throne, but you guys have to send me the link.
友達を好きな女の子なんだから。僕は友人 A なんだから。
これから
Just friend that.
一次予選通過者を張り出します。
名前発見。どこ？
有馬くんはどうなった？
やっぱり有馬の名前はないか。
ヒーローは屈しない。ヒーローは砕けない。
Bro.
当然だな。中断しちゃったもんな。嘘。やった。名前があった。今年もダメか。来年のコンクール頑張ろう。
Yeah, it sucks, man.
最後なのに悔しい。
I remember when I was auditioning for state and regionals and all of that. And I remember a lot of the seniors whose final year it was when they were auditioning and stuff. And hearing the heartbreak and some of the call rooms afterwards when they've been practicing for years and years, all 4 years, you know, leading up to this moment, and they didn't make it. And they see their points on the side, their total scorage points. Yeah, and, you know, they didn't make it by 0.25 or by 0.1, you know, like something ridiculous like that. It breaks, dude. Hearing people crying, like I remember auditioning for some schools and stuff. Like I've done acting and stuff for roles and whatnot. I haven't gotten all the parts, not at all, not in any way, means, shape, or form, you know. But like I've gotten used to what failure is. But still, here being in that room and feeling that sense of emotion that comes through with it, and being able to go and acknowledge what's happening and how people are feeling and whatnot, it's a powerful thing, dude. It's like you feel the anxiety, you feel the sense of dread, feel some of the hopelessness that comes through with some of these people, the desperation that I will, like, for some people, that's it. That is the last time they will ever touch an instrument or they will ever audition again, because for them that made or broke them. It hurts, man. It hurts just looking back and realizing and being in an aspect like that. And like even in auditions and stuff, so many people, for example, I've been denied in a lot of auditions. I've done well. I've done really, really well. I've gotten my callback. I'm not gonna say amazing, but I've done well. I've gotten my callback sheets back, and a lot of times it's like, especially when you receive criticism or whatnot, it's very minute things, fixable. But sometimes it's like, it's about who you know, what connections you have, and a lot of other aspects. And sometimes, especially in theater, film world, all of that might even be by the color of your skin, might even be by who you are as an individual, might be by 101 other aspects out there. And it sucks because some things you just can't necessarily change about you, but yet that for a matter of fact, if you were this, if you were that, they'd immediately be on you like no tomorrow. Nonetheless, interesting stuff that it brings up. I remember my sophomore year, I took the last spot that qualified for state. My senior friend was the one that was right below me. Oh, Zilnage. It does. It's that's why I'm saying, like, because I was a percussionist, and like going through and like literally I was always questioning my percussion skills. And Brandon, phenomenal like drummer for phenomenal percussionist, I literally genius level percussionist, like we would always make it, dude, and I would always question myself. And I remember when it came to like the big one, looking down and seeing that like other people that were along with us, none of them made it except for us two. And it was one of those moments where it's like all of these people below us were like seniors and whatnot, and for them their memory of their music orientation ended there. And it was like, whoa. It's a feeling, man. It's a feeling and a half. I feel that.
悔しいよ。
たけし。
なんだよあの演奏。今まで何やってきたんだよ。俺の目標は有馬昴生です。
He's finding himself, dude.
コロコロ弾き方変えて、あんな無茶苦茶な演奏しやがって。あの強い有馬はどこに行った？ここのピアニストは俺のヒーローはどこに行った？ヒーローは超合金で、ヒーローは負けない。演奏を中断して予選も通らないって知ってただろ。なのになんでそんな顔してんだよ。ヒーローは必ず勝つんだ。これじゃまるで人間じゃねえか。
Oof. I think I talked about this. Oh.
そうか、めちゃくちゃだったか。
Oh wow.
またブサイクな演奏しちゃったんだな。
有馬は音が聞こえないって噂だ。
本当に音が。
でも手抜きなんかしてないよ。ぶっ倒れるまで練習した。精一杯やった。
君はどうせ君だよ。
それでもブサイクな演奏なんだとしたら、それは今の僕だ。今のありったけの僕だ。
This music, dude. The music, the way he's saying things. This. That's who you are now. That doesn't mean that that's who you'll always be. My dude is hitting on it like, oh, my heart fucking breaks, dude. Like he's literally just being like whoever you had in your mind. That's who I was in the past, but that's not who I currently am. He's growing up, dude.
モーツァルトは旅をしろと言った。この先に何があるのかなんてわからない。でも僕らは歩き出したんだ。僕らはまだ旅の途上にいる。
This is dude, this might be really amazing if he literally comes back and just, because he's transforming. And he's in the midst of a musical transformation, right? As a performer, as an individual, and whatnot. And I think I've seen it countless times where an individual might be at the top of the game, and then they come down a little bit, or they come down all the way down because they're transforming, right? Because they're growing, they're healing, and the next thing you know, you thought that their limit was here, but really they're like all the way off screen, just the way like my hand is right now. And it's like, whoa, everyone's trying to go ahead and match up this individual who played like this, but my man just came through and broke it.
そうだ僕は君と同じ音楽家なんだだから進めんだ
And he left them speechless. He's leaving again.
あいつ変わったな
きっと見つけたんだよ弾く理由を
あいつの演奏少しだけいたずらっ子が顔を覗かせていた
Oh, my heart. I can't.
なんか声かけろよ椿初めて負けて落ち込んでんぞ昴生
あんたが言ってよ男でしょ
大丈夫だから僕全然平気だよ
おお
コンクールは神聖な音楽の庭自分探しの場所ではない
My dude has just stagnated in his life. Nah, fuck that guy.
なんだよあの演奏今まで何やってきたんだよ
私は機械人間
ヒューマンメトロの母親の操り人形
僕が機械なら僕が人形なら
Why do you feel this way?
スターになり損ねちまった
Yeah.
何
なんだよこの感情は何かが突き動かす走れ走れ走れそうだ僕は椿へ渡り君と同じ人間なんだ
昴生がおかしくなった
ただいま
I'm gonna be straight up. Sometimes that's all we can do. And I'm glad that he's finally starting to feel emotions again and letting them out. Because the old him wouldn't. The old him would bottle that up. Dude, I'm on the verge of tears because that's genuinely hearing someone go through something like that. And being able to even yell and scream and let out everything that they have is probably one of the biggest healing moments that a person can have. That allows them to go ahead and put that behind them. Yeah, and take that first step. I know I'm like tearing up and shit because a lot of people are told no, hold it in, don't show your emotions, don't. Yeah, it's fuck, dude. I'm like tearing. I don't want to fucking tear up, but yes, even that moment of like he's saying I'm okay, and then he starts hearing that internal talk of like, you're your mom's puppet, and all of these things start coming through. It's fuck.
おかえり香織どうだった有馬君
超面白かった
なんだよその感想
詳細は後で
香り宛てにお手紙来てるわよ
なんだろう着替えてくるねもう汗でベトベト
How are your parents like not worried about you? How are your parents not like, I'm sorry, I see my daughter like tripping up, I'd be like, hey, wait a minute. Hi, Jay.
れ、瀬戸さん、おはようございます。どうしたんですか？
何遍電話しても出ないから心配で来てみたんだよ、バカ野郎！あんたこれ昨日の格好じゃんか。風呂ぐらい入れ、不潔が。昔みたいに入れてやろうか。一人で帰ります。
Yeah, I was about to say, hey, yo, are you really... Mommy? But also, hey, yo, are you really undressing him in front of your daughter? Wait a minute. Boundaries?
大人になりやがって。
Thanks, mommy. Patsy sucker.
ぶっ倒れるまで弾いていたのね。
ヒロちゃん。
なんだよ。しっかり男の子やってんじゃん。
どうぞ。ひろこさんはブラックですよね。
暑いところ持たないの。高彦さんはまた出張？相変わらず放任ね。
小春ちゃんは牛乳でいい
？2年ぶりだからね。正直、昴生がまたピアノを弾くなんて思わなかったわ。
僕もです。
何があんたをピアノに向かわせたの？
Who? So good. Yeah, they're so good. Really. Alright, I want to be straight up. Do y'all have playlists? I hate to ask this, but I'm going to. Like a playlist for anime workouts, a playlist for anime feels, like just the songs. Like, do you guys have that? Because if you do, please drop it in the Discord for me. I'm trying to go ahead and like set up a workout and everything routine. Like, I think it'd be wonderful for everyone to just be able to go and like share a good playlist of songs that like anime feels. Where do you want it, Ed? Mods, can you guys set up a channel for that? Just call it the anime playlist for songs and stuff. Like, it could be anything, whatever you use for like working out. Just make sure you label what it is, because I want to go ahead and use them for working out and stuff. And I think it's great for everyone to be able to share what playlists we have. I have all my songs. If you have a full playlist, drop it. It's fine. I think that'd be wonderful. But mods, if you guys can make a thread or you know, forum or whatever, or channel, whatever it's called nowadays for it, that'd be wonderful. I can share my playlist of Space Jam anime remix. Spotify playlist, yeah. 190 songs of pain, melancholy, and Kaije. Oh, are you okay? Oh.
夏休みか。
私たちに休息なんてないわ。おととい、東和ホール事務局から。
Do it in discussions, masters. That would be wonderful. Or media, even.
招待状が届きました。
招待状？
東和ホールって母ちゃんと昴生が出た大会の？
Did someone drop out?
ガラコンサート。
やあ！ガラコンサートとは何かを記念して催される特別公演のことで、この場合東和音楽コンクールの優勝者&上位入賞者の活躍を願って企画された演奏会です。
ああ、スポーツで言うとエキシビションマッチみたいなもん。100
点。
A plus.
そのガラコンサートに主催者推薦で私たちが招待されたの。
Promoter's choice? Hey, yo.
私と君。
おお、最強コンビ復活じゃん。
君はどうする？
Interesting how she's now giving him the opportunity to take this decision. Like, beforehand, it was like, you're doing this with me. And now she's flipped it and she's allowing him the power to make this decision for himself. That's powerful. It's as though his piano performance by himself has enabled her to see that he's going to be okay and that he's open to going ahead and making decisions for himself now. Dude, that's awesome. The way the story is being told for me, at least so far, I'm enjoying it. And I think I've teared up and cried. so many times throughout this series. I don't even know what episode we're on YouTube, but like it's oh man.
どうする？
ガラコンサートでやる曲は決まってるの？うん。
これやりたい。
これって。
クライスラー、愛の悲しみ。
Slide, yeah.
愛の悲しみ。
昴生。
ガラコンでこれやるの？普通もっとメジャーで派手なやつやるよ。これは地味だよ。
いいのいいの。私たちなんておまけなんだしさ。これだと絶対被らないし、渋い曲だと逆に目立つよ。ガラコンは目立ってなんぼっしょ。
違うのにしよう。もっとかっこいいやつ。
Thank you, masters. Hey yo.
ごめんね。あなたを落とした私なんかバイオリニスト失格なのに。ごめんね。もう少しだけ私と一緒にいてね。
A little bit longer.
触れれば崩れてしまう。
ごめんね。もう少しだけは。
Little longer. Wait a minute. No. This is. I've told you guys, and I've said this a lot, that like I'm tending to do end of life therapy, and I've seen people do this with their like pets, their doggos, and their cats and stuff, you know. And I've never seen it with the musical instrument. Whoa. Oh man, this just reminds me. Sorry, this just took me back. She loved her Chihuahua so much, right? And the Chihuahua was always so comfortable around her and everything. And I just remember her saying this, and like the Chihuahua sort of understanding, the little dog understanding that, like, you know, she was about to pass on and so on and so forth. And I remember, you know, doing the family counseling events and just seeing the dog sort of slowly start disappearing as well. I don't know how else to put it other than like being a shell of who they were, because the person that they loved was no longer there with them, and them looking for them every single time they got up. It destroyed me, dude. That's all I gotta say is like, yeah, it was heartbreak seeing the dog still trying to go ahead and find their owner, and you know, hearing the door open and being really excited, and you know, tail down and no longer being there. And it's like, oh, my heart is like, as the more that we go into this show, the more little stories that I'm reminded of, and I'm like, this hurts, man. Yeah, you think about what happens after I pass away to my pets. Your pets remember you, you know. And yeah.
私と一緒にいてね。
小さな背中、触れれば崩れてしまいそうなくらい。
よし、やろっか。
何があんたをピアノに向かわせたの
？4月のある日、
One day
変なバイオリニストに出会ったんです。傍若無人、優位が独尊。でも好きな人に見せる笑顔は天使のよう。蹴られ、殴られ、引きずり上げられた舞台には、慣れ親しんだ舞台には、僕の知らない光景があった。僕はもう一度その光景を体験したい。だから僕は思ったんです。変なピアニストになりたいなって。
そう。なら後見人は私以外いないでしょ。何よ嫌そうな反応。
おいよ。
Bro, I'm fucking crying. What the fuck? The thing, like, it's okay.
お願いします。僕にピアノを教えてください。
ちょっと、もっと真面目にやってよ。
やってるってば、初めての音合わせだもん。あんなもんだよ。
やる気が。見て見て。
Oh.
綺麗だね。
They only glimmer for a bit and then they fade out.
潰した。
It's a powerful message
綺麗
as
そうで
well.
弱々しい。でも精一杯光ってる。ドックンドックン。鼓動のよう。これは命の灯火だ。
Oh no, my heart.
どうでしたか？久しぶりのコンクールは。
You're wonderful, but
僕ね、あの場所で感じたんだ。みんな何かを心の奥底に持ってるんだって。ある人は敵外心かもしれない。憧れや願い、自己顕示欲、届けという思い、母さんへの思い、みんな個人的な思いに支えられていた。無垢のままで人は一人で舞台に立てないのかもしれない。
君は心に何を持ってたの？何を支
what
え
the
にした
fuck
の？
is this show, dude? Every time, I swear. You.
君がいたんだ。
Oh no. Ah.
僕は旅をする。降り注ぐ拍手、自分の音楽が届いたあの瞬間を追い求めて、その後ろ姿を追い求めて、
The waterworks are here.
いつかきっと肩を並べられるその日が来るまで。
Can't.
もう帰ろう。
Her face. Her face must be all.
僕がいつもそばにいて助けてあげ
Don't
ら
say
れるとは。
that. Oh, no, don't tell me it's true. Don't tell me that this bug is literally her, where she shines bright for a moment, then she's gone. And my opening analysis is actually true. Don't say that. Please don't say that.
限らないんだよ。
Please don't devastate me further.
チャーリー・ブラウン。
No, 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 no. So you know that Charlie Brown. No, dude. Oh, I think this anime does enough to fucking wreck us, dude. I think this anime does enough to just hit us in our kokoros and make us feel like, what is the full phrase to that? It's something like "Goodbye, Charlie Brown" or "Sweet Dreams, Charlie Brown," or forgot what it is. There's a full phrase to that, and that's why I'm like, I'm terrified. I'm oh I'm yeah. That's Kokoro is that was just a quote from of Charlie. No, but there's another like actual cultural quote that people say, like, you know, like "Sweet Dreams, Charlie Brown" or "Goodbye, Charlie Brown" or something like that. It's just a way of saying goodbye to someone, you know, in a way. Sort of like like sort of like the Sweet Dreams of Little Prince, but like not. I have to find it. I have to ask someone. I'll have to ask my brother, because he's the one that says certain things like that. He knows more about quotes and shit than I do. Oh, I see the next episode's title's named "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star," and I am terrified. because that's one we'll do tomorrow. Holy bananas! I did not think we would jump into this and feel what we need to feel. We are halfway through Your Lie in April, ladies and gentlemen, and I am loving it. Like I am legit really liking the series. There are aspects of human characters where not twinkle twinkle, no. There are aspects in this story that I'm looking at and I'm like, okay, this could be handled differently. This would affect this would affect that. But holy bananas, I did not expect to be taken through a feels trip. Like my kokoro is brokero, and I don't know why I feel hurt. I feel hurt. I feel betrayed. I feel all of these feelings from these characters, and I don't know how y'all did it. And I guess I gotta ask you this: is there a particular episode in this show so far, or in your line April, in your line April, that you still take with you today? A lot of people say Violet Evergarden episode 10, right? Do you feel like there's an episode in your line April that you take with you today if you've watched it before? I'll leave that to you guys. Guys, what a powerful series. Can't wait to get into it.